There we go. Now we have visuals. I just did the whole Powder Ganger fight without visuals. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Ripple, if you end up editing this, feel free to rip me a new asshole for that. That's, I totally deserve it. Alright. We have visuals. Lovely. Alright, so for those of you who only check in after this point, we spent a half hour of my stream in the starting soon screen because I was dumb and didn't swap to my live scene. Also, should I move my... I don't think I should. I think my PNG tuber is pretty much where it needs to be. I can see my condition and stuff. I'll let people tell me if they think I need to swap that.
I'm glad that business is over. I like it when Good Springs is nice and quiet.
I am likewise impressed by the nice and quiet.
Got a special discount for you after what you done for us.
Nice indeed. Okay. Were there any aid items I didn't need? Any venom, barrel cactus, blood pack? Okay, for her, she might have... Yes, some subset sarsaparilla. I'll take that. She does not, however, have any... what do they call it? He doesn't have any of these, like,
Pleasure doing business with you.
let's
Not
see.
much, other than there were a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
Okay.
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
So I'm noticing she has a revolver in the cup back here. So she says she got them to pay up. That's probably how. Let me see. Do I want to read all of that?
Be careful
I mean,
out there.
I am the lore master, but on stream, I think there is a degree of like... Am I able to attempt to fix her radio? Her radio that needs to be fixed is specifically this one, right? Can I not interact with that? Huh. I probably have to ask her.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Oh yeah, Mr. New Vegas is the...
Be careful out there.
Radio host. Now do I... Okay, so... Examination of the radio reveals that several parts and connections were popped loose. It should be a fairly simple repair job to get it working again. Repair of 20 or greater is required. I'm going to leave it alone for now and go look at my stats to see if I have that. Repair. I have a repair of 33. Yeah, I can fix that. Okay. Repair the radio.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
Fix the radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
Nice. I'm not gonna be a jerk about that.
You're welcome. So can I get you anything?
I bought everything I want from you. That's...
Be careful out there.
Hello?
Oh, hey. I need to turn that off, though. Are there more radios?
Hey there.
Yeah, okay. So, the trouble with the music is that in YouTube videos, that'll get me copyright claimed, so, or copyright... Yeah, copyright claimed. That's a distinct possibility, which is why I turn it off. It's good music. And so if the question that you have after that is, well, what about the music at the start of the stream that you were playing? I can cut that out of the YouTube video. I do not need to keep that in. Even on the VOD, I could just cut the front part of the VOD off. Okay, so let's... I might just stick with my 9mm for now. Because it's got a lot more ammo, but the condition ain't that great. Up to the submachine gun if I need to. Okay, so map was another thing I needed to check. So we have Good Springs Source, Good Springs Cemetery, Canyon Wreckage, and Prim. Okay, so there's two things here. I don't know what the Canyon Wreckage is about. But, I'll go ahead and just follow the road out for now. Hopefully I don't run into anything crazy. The intention here is to get to Prim, pick me up some landmines to sell, and then, hopefully... this looks like it could be something. This isn't the fridge with the hat in it, is it? Nope. Okay. That was the fridge with the hat in it. Oh. Bent tin can, I'll take that. I can sell that too. I don't know if like the tin cans are useful for anything. I know there's a stat that lets you repair stuff with it, but they're like... I've been told it's just like really janky and not particularly good. Before you venture deeper into the wasteland, you may revise your character, edit your name, rebuild your character. No, we're good. I have what I want. Alright, so... Gene ahead. Prim this way, Las Vegas that way. Alright. We're going to Prim first, apparently. Oh, I hear gunshots in the distance. You have discovered several locations. You can fast travel back to discover locations using the Pip-Boy. Yeah, I'm aware. Okay, I hear gunshots. I don't really want to be part of whatever that is. Anything I can pick up in here? Ooh, there's a key. What's the key go to? Dynamite! Ooh! Don't mind if I do. Ham radio. Interesting. I wonder if you can use those for anything. I don't know what's going on there, but Prim is this way. This is where the main quest goes. I will definitely want to do a good number of side quests, but for now, let's get to Prim and possibly beyond. If I have time today, we'll see. Pretty sure there's Prim. There's the town of Boulder, I think, is on the way to. Oh. I've got some opponents to deal with. Okay, I need better range, so I'm gonna have to swap to a different gun. Let me see. Let's go for the varmint rifle. I think that's gonna have the best range option. Okay. Okay, varmint rifle, 2 shots to the head. Not a particularly good chance to hit, but it hit. Okay, yeah, we don't want to invite that problem if we can at all help it. Okay, that should be good. Got a good chance at shooting him. Okay, not sure. Alright. He looks like he might have a 9mm as well. So I lost a little bit of HP. Yep, a 9mm, so I can at least make my 9mm better. We will take all of your stuff. We will take all of your stuff. Powder Gamer Camp West. Okay. Ow. Okay, yeah. Let's, Yes, crippled limbs. I'm aware of how to deal with crippled limbs. Status. Yep. Items. I would definitely prefer to start by not using specifically... Oh, I probably should just use that for the limbs. Let's... Didn't I have... Oh, man. I don't want to use this impact if I can avoid it. Okay. Oh, I saw healing powder. Here we go. Okay, so that'll get me some HP, but it'll be slow. Right? Are there any other landmines here? I thought so. That's not the landmines I'm used to seeing. Yeah, I'd really rather not keep crippling myself like that. Let's see. Let's eat that. That'll also bump my strength a bit. I've lost karma. For what? Not many patrols, not much loot. Our crew is thinking we should make a move. Follow the tracks up north, head towards the strip. You in? Ain't on the chain gang anymore, but we still gotta stick together. Interesting. Can I take that? Apparently not. I lose karma for taking dynamite from powder cangers I killed. Because this is considered stealing? Alright, I'll have to pop my karma back up to good. That's some unfortunate business right there. Let's see. Trying to get my HP back up. Trying to be careful to pay attention to what's happening around me. HP plus 1 for 15 seconds. Yeah, cram wore off. Alright. Okay, if he's just gonna run across the road and not bother me, I don't care. He is free to do that. Also gives me raz though. Oh right, this is irradiated as hell. I I'm trying to avoid radiation a bit. Avoid that pool. Okay, so my health is back up at least. Los Angeles and Nipton, Prim and Hotel Gas. I've actually been to Prim in real life. It's certainly an interesting experience. Okay, well, if you want to be dumb, you're free to do so. Is he hitting me? I can't tell if he's hitting me. I don't think he is. Down you go. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this bloatfly. And I guess we'll just grab whatever these things drop. And then I can go back to my pistol. 'Cause let's be honest, that's oh, I can repair the pistol. And then I can repair that too. We'll go with the 9mm because it's got more ammo for right now. I will let the gecko run off. Fine with that. I'm not sure. I probably could have made food at the campfire in the I really hate it when my brain does this and just forgets half the sentence I was about to say. I could probably have cooked food at the campfire in the camp I found, the powder gangers. The reason why that stops is because for some reason I think boomers and powder gangers, like those two.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Prim is off limits.
Huh?
Some convicts from the prison up the road have taken over the town. Everyone inside is either dead or in hiding. What's more, there are 2 tribes of raiders causing trouble in this area as well. You'd be safer heading back up to Good Springs.
Shouldn't y'all protect the town?
We'd love to, but they don't fall under NCR jurisdiction. Even if they did, we're in no shape to protect them.
Why not?
We don't have the equipment to take out the convicts. And even if we did, we need some extra hands for backup. You should talk to Lieutenant Hayes. He's in a tent down the road. Just stay on the west side of the overpass if you don't want to get shot.
Okay. There were other questions on that list I kind of wanted to ask, but I think if I had said I can handle myself, I probably would have ended the conversation quicker, now that I'm like thinking about it. Now I remember that there's landmines on this bridge over here.
Hello?
I know there's a few bad guys in the town proper. Most of them are in the Bison Steve. So if I could take the empty soda bottles, I'll take the empty soda bottles. I'm not going to steal. But anything that I'm allowed to just freely take, I will freely take. Okay. Anything going on up here? Okay, that's stealing. That'll be a no for me. By the way, I'm mostly doing that because I want specifically good karma for this game, this particular run. Gonna aim to do a good karma run. Anything in here? Anything I can freely grab? That's why I was weirded out by the dynamite thing. Like, why is that considered stealing? But I think the reason is because the powder gangers are they're a faction that you can have a good reputation with if you want. So, I think the idea is that if it's a faction and you're able to have good reputation with a faction, then anything that a member of the faction owns, if you take it, it'd be considered stealing because of reasons.
Evening. I'm Sergeant McGee of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. If you want to talk about something, speak to Lieutenant Hayes.
I guess?
I'm from Hub originally, but it's been a long time since I saw it. I'm on my second tour here. Most non-commissioned officers are.
Okay.
Ma'am?
Oh, I forgot I'm playing Chick. Iron in a lunchbox. I was kind of hoping for not an iron in a lunchbox, let's put it that way. Hoping for maybe a magazine. Then a Hayes tent. NCR tent. Nothing, again, nothing freely available. Alright, cool. Probably becomes available if I become in good. Okay, that's a trooper. Alright, well, I'll be oh so abundantly polite. I will wait 8 hours and see what happens if I just wait. They get up in unison is what happens.
Hello. I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. What's your business?
What are you doing out here?
We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility. As you can probably tell, we aren't doing the kind of job we could be doing.
Why not?
The mission isn't a problem. The problem is with supplies. The convicts are better armed and organized than our intel initially suggested. I'm trying to get some reinforcements here, maybe some guns with some firepower, but shit. Things are just going slow.
Okay, correctional facility?
Most people just call it NCRCF. That's NCR Correctional Facility. A little bit ago, the convicts there staged a coup. Killed the guards that weren't able to escape. And I've been ransacking the area since then.
Okay, so that's the powder gangers, right? That's who those are? Do I have any information on the convicts?
Not much. They've taken to calling themselves powder gangers.
Yep.
Mostly because they've taken to using the explosives meant to clear boulders as weapons. They got organized faster than I would have thought. Most of them, at least. Thankfully, the small group in town here seem to have split off from the main force, so they aren't getting anything in the way of support.
Interesting.
I have some free time. Ask away.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, what I am tempted to do is to head over to Prim across the bridge and
Got business here?
not really. What I am tempted to do. Okay. All right. So the landmines, I can sell those. That's why I'm willing to brave the danger. Okay, I'm kind of interested to see what happens if I come in here dressed as a powder ganger. Will they shoot me on sight? Or will they talk with me? Will the townspeople shoot me on sight? Okay. Is that a townspeople? I cannot tell. That is not townspeople. Okay, so dressing up as a powder ganger does not help. In that case... The next question I would have is, does this give me more? It does not. The leather armor gives me better. Alright. Give me more headshots, baby! Alright. That'll do. Oh no! How sad! I cannot run. Oh, this could be a problem if there's more of these guys, but I'm pretty sure I can get into the shop in here before I worry about that problem. Ooh, if I really had to, I could probably walk this all the way up to Good Springs again if I have to. The shop's there. But for now, I've taken out 2 of the convicts. Vicky and Vance, I'm at... Oh! Hey, look, our second crash. I think I was supposed to make a crash counter, but, I'm not sure what's considered my last save. Probably when I came out of the tent. But this game crashes pretty frequently, mostly when you try to go from one area to another, so... Continue. I don't... Like I said, I don't know for sure.
I don't
hey.
know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell.
Oh, look at that.
Johnson Nash is my name.
Nash?
Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost.
Oh, you might know about the whole situation I was involved in then. I think this is the guy you gotta talk to, right? To like learn about Ulysses and such.
Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say.
Lost a package I was supposed to
I'll
deliver.
tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me?
Okay, so I show the delivery.
Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps.
Okay, what was strange about it? Some men stole my package, man, in a checkered suit, some thugs, did they pass this way?
Well, now that you mention it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip.
One of them shot me. I need to know the best way to get to him.
Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going.
I see. What was strange about the job?
That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in.
He canceled?
Nope, different fella, bigger. Had himself a face on a screen, and he talked more like you or me.
Okay. Well, I know who that is. I know who that is. I forgot to talk to him back in Good Springs.
I guess I don't have anywhere better to be.
Anything for sale?
Sure, have a look.
How many cash do you have? 432. Well, let's find out. I might hold on to the 9mm pistol for now. I don't need the boxing gloves because I got the machete. I don't need the dynamite. You can have that. I don't need the frag mines. Don't need a single shotgun. Don't need the straight razor. Don't need the switchblade. Don't need the tire iron. Maybe. Hold on. What's the machete? 11. Tire iron 7. Ooh, but it doesn't have a lot of condition left. Oh, we keep the machete for now. I'll repair the varmint rifle and I'll repair the 9mm pistol. Okay. DT1, yeah, we're not taking any DT1 garbage. I don't know, there's a point to wearing like the relaxed wear. It's not like other games where you can wear armor over it. Anything in here that I don't need? Any like alcohol or anything? Scotch. You can buy the scotch. Burned books. Shot glasses. Cigarette. Oh, got a bunch of them. Bent tin can. Oh, no. We do not want you to take the bobby pin. Hold on to these because they don't weigh nothing. Cup, dinner plate. Iron. Lunchbox. Any ammo I don't actually need? That's a good question. Energy cell. You can have the energy cell. I'm always down. See, what do you got? Got a cowboy repeater, which is a rifle. That might be worth grabbing. Does that use 357 though? I'd rather have the 357 revolver. Long fuse dynamite. I've heard this is a really good gun actually, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. And then we'll see if it has 22 ammo, and I can always go back to Good Springs. There was a bunch of 22 ammo there as well. Okay, so all he has is what I sold him for apparel. Banana yucca fruit. Crispy squirrel bits is good. One on a stick, iguana bits. Meeting people, speech plus 10. Okay, Programmer's Digest, good. He doesn't have pickpocket though. I will take the stin pack. I will take the banana yucca fruit. And the junk food. Let's see. Miscellaneous ammo. Got 20 of these. I'll take those. I don't need two. I think I need 223. I'll take the Magnum rounds. Take the hollow point round. Take the 20 gauge rounds. And the slug. I'll take the 5.56 rounds. And the armor piercers. And the hollow point. I'll take the 9mm and the 9mm piercers. Might as well take the 3.0 buck. Yeah, I think those are the ones I don't need. Alright, bam.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Let's see.
Well, I'll answer what I can.
What happened to him?
Let's see. Been tough around here for a good while now. Worse since them thugs kidnapped our deputy. It started with the breakout from the prison up the road. First, there was just a few thugs rolling through town, but then they got organized. Now they call themselves powder gangsters or something, and run around throwing dynamite and shooting people. A little while ago, a good chunk of them left whatever kind of organization they got up there to squeeze all the food and drink out of us they could. Ask away. It's an old hotel and casino here in town. Old Laura used to rent out rooms there, but she took off months ago.
Well, no,
Across
I'm
the way
kidding.
from the Vicky and Vance, the other old casino. Can't miss it.
I mean, the one we're in right now, right?
Don't go getting yourself shot.
All right, so I'm unclear on if there's officially a mission to save.
Quite a town we got here. Sheriff gets murdered and Deputy Beagle dragged off for ransom to the Bison Steve. That should bring back the tourists.
Hold on.
Hey, youngster. Still hanging about Prim, huh?
What can I do to help her? There
Right
we go.
now, Beagle is the closest Prim's got to any organized law. But he's still stuck up in Bison Steve. First thing I'd say is get his sorry butt out of there.
Okay.
Well, you can call Beagle a deputy so long as you don't harbor too high an opinion of the word. Boy was about as useful as tits on a rad scorpion. Only qualification he ever had was to be brother to the wife of the sheriff. Still, I suppose he don't deserve what's befell him. We would have considered paying the ransom if we'd had caps to spare.
Okay. Okay.
Later.
Now that should officially add a quest, right? My kind of town? Okay. Yeah, let's go. Well, I don't know actually about
Hey there.
doing that yet. I want to level up a bit before. My reasoning being I'll go into the Bison Steve and at least get to the thing so I can see how hard it is. But yeah, I definitely. How far am I from a level up right now? Not far. A couple more kills and I could probably bump my pickpocket a bit. What I need. And okay, yeah. What would be nice to have that I'm not seeing is some lockpick magazines. I wonder if I can't find me some. Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. I didn't check to see if he had any. Milsurp review. What is that? That sure looked like a, what's this? Oh, guns plus 10. That's nice and all, but it doesn't help me in the immediate. Does not help me do what I'm looking to do right now. I did not go looking to see if he had any. I think.
Move along, please.
If I recall correctly. Prim resident. There's a few people I can talk to in here. Ruby Nash.
Hello there. What brings you to Prim? I'm Ruby Nash. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My husband and I are Prim long-timers. He fancies himself a trader, and I know my way around a kitchen.
Oh, okay.
My specialty is a rad scorpion venom casserole. It's more appetizing than it sounds.
Oh.
The venom has a sharp, smoky flavor, and it numbs your mouth so fierce you'll forget you ever had a tongue. It's perfectly safe, long as you don't have sores in your mouth for the venom to find your blood, 'cause that'll kill you dead.
That That sounds kind of dangerous, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, okay, so I can't buy anything from her. That's a bummer. So the only one I can buy anything from is Mr. Nash. Where'd Mr. Nash go? Prim resident.
Hey,
Oh,
youngster.
yeah.
Still hanging about Prim, huh?
Yep. Hold on.
Sure, have a look.
I wanted to see if he has... He doesn't. I got everything I can out of him for that. I had hoped...
Goodbye.
But, alas, no.
Howdy.
I'd have to see if I could find some maybe in the Bison Steve. There's not a lot of places around Prim to look. But I will look. For those of you who are wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to find some magazines. Trying to find me some magazines that'll boost my lockpick. The reason I am doing that addition advanced amount of force frame, well, rather it appears to have seen a good bit of action. Very little in the way of serious damage. Try to fix it. Servos and gyroscopes need to be recalibrated and replaced, but it looks as though the robot could be repaired. Leave it alone. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the radio because he's got music he's about to play that'll probably be copywritten programmers. That's gonna up repair, that's gonna up science. Just so you're aware, I'll make an exception in my no stealing rule for a pickpocket magazine because I really want lucky. Okay. Now, in theory, this should be plenty enough to handle the boogeymen in here. Yeah, so hard is 75. Okay. I have a programmer's digest. I feel like I have one. Science plus 10. I have 2 of them. What is my science skill at right now? 18? Yeah, so one of those would be enough. So let's go ahead and get through this while I've got the thing going. We got any does we can remove? 1. Bummer that doesn't count as 1. Another dud removed. Okay, we got this and this. I'm gonna go ahead 107. 107. 07. Dead removed. Dead removed. Dead removed. I was kind of hoping to get a allowance replenished there. But alas, no, I did not. I am... There we go. Three of 7 melting. Try another one with ing at the end. Landing. So it's not ing. 1 of 7 correct. So... Maltese. Oh, hello. There we go. Maltese. I don't know what Maltese actually means, but I know the word from the Maltese Falcon, which is a old movie. Alright, and that should open this. Which will grant me access to this room. Maintenance key. I'll go ahead and grab whatever I can in here. Lunchbox. More stuff for me to sell to Dude Bro. Rad-X, another 9mm pistol. Some syringes, some caps. Oh, that was another thing I was gonna do. I now have a pretty high condition. Let's see, can I repair? I absolutely can repair it to full condition. Look at that. And the varmint rifle. Also doing pretty good. Look at that. Alrighty. Anti-syringe. Yes. I think rebound's supposed to be Elok's pick of 50 for that. That wasn't enough to level me, was it? It was not. That is a bummer.
What was that?
Huh. Just getting jumpy, I guess.
This will be a sneak attack, which I'm relatively certain will do more damage. Somehow it didn't get the attention of the other baddie in this direction. Okay.
Hey.
All right. There we go. Now we leveled up. Alright, so what I need is lockpick. I think I get 10 or 11 points, 37. Done. Okay. I'm gonna have more stuff to sell to the dude across the street. Which is what I'm gonna go do, is sell him some stuff. Because I want to have room in my pockets. So Nash is over this way, I think. I also did take a couple of hits, so let me go to aid and see about getting some aid. Oh. Interesting. That's an interesting glitch. Okay, let's start with heavier stuff. Like, weapons. You take this. 9, 38, 11 damage, 4 damage. Yeah, you can have the cleaver. Have the tire iron. I need to repair the varmint rifle. DT1, not worth it. DT1, not worth it. Let's see. Storm Chaser hat. Also a perception, perception +1. As is the cowboy hat. You can have the beer. Let's see. I think there was other. What is rebound? Regenerate AP. I might keep that. Steady weapon spread reduced. Pretty sure those are chems, but I'm not sure if they get you like yeah, you could take the wine. Okay. No. See you later. Okay. So I'm hoping that fixed the glitch by pulling this back out. It did not. Alright, I'm gonna come on now. I'm gonna try going outside and coming back in, seeing if that helps. If you know, indeed it will allow me to walk away. Because that's giving me the sounds for that. But I also might crash right now. We'll see. I hit the button. And now it won't move. So either I might have to restart the game or it might crash. We'll see. Not really sure how to put a crash counter on this. Hopefully at some point I will get to that. Yeah, I think that just froze. Okay, let me see if I can get this to close or force stop. I can pull Steam up, maybe. Oh, buddy. This is what I would call less than ideal. Can I? I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. But it's looking like I cannot... what appears to be happening is that I cannot open Steam on the second monitor. If I say open, it will attempt to open it on the other monitor, which is a problem, because if I do anything on the other monitor right now, so what ends up happening is it's just a frozen... I'm getting the sound. I can't interact with the game. So I'm gonna have to end stream. It's been about an hour and a half. I would normally go for about 2 hours, but I think we will call this good for now. I will have to end the stream here. I still need a couple more. I think I need 75 lockpick for that gun I want. So I at least need a few more level ups before I can get it, and I prefer not to really leave Prim or the area around it till I get it. We'll see how that goes next time. And oh boy, that I may be in quite a pickle. As it would appear, my mouse is no longer hold on. Oh boy, yeah. So I'm recording to stream. That having been said, I'm also very sure that this game has taken me captive now. Because now when I swap back to my Streamlabs, I do not have a mouse. I have no mouse cursor, so I can't even tell it to end stream. So, so the only thing I can do now is I can't even pull up my power settings or anything else. It was working. It was taking me to the... But now the mouse will not move anywhere. So I have no mouse. Lovely. So I'm going to have to just I'm gonna have to see if there's a way for me to turn the stream off on... Is there a way for me to do this? I can't. I'm gonna just have to turn off my computer in a really nasty way and end stream that way. So no ending stream. Chin up, chest out. Face the world with dignity. Unlike my computer, it's definitely not doing that. But facing the world with dignity is the best thing you can do, guys. Have a good one. Have a wonderful day.